Hi everybody, welcome to the class. Oops, where am I? There I am. Okay, hello, welcome to this beautiful day. It's gorgeous out there. Having said that, it just looks a bit more cloudy now than it, it did earlier. It's still a nice day though. It's still a nice day, and it's a bank holiday. Not that that really means that much at the moment, but you know, always up for celebration. So we're going to begin. We're going to start standing. And I just want you guys just to place your feet underneath your hips and just roll your shoulders up, round and down. I'm just going to move that a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. We'll get this right eventually. Okay, so just roll the shoulders up, round and down. Inhale, exhale, let your shoulder blades glide down into your back pockets and breathe. Lovely and easy. Well done, guys. Really nice. Just do one more, and then let's take it into a lovely little side stretch over, lifting up through the waistline, keeping even pressure through both of your legs, and reach, and reach. That's lovely. Nice and easy. Just get that lovely side bend, and you're feeling that you're lifting up. It's never about collapsing down. It's always about lifting up. That's so super important. Make sure your feet are not scrunching and you're just getting some nice mobility. Let's put the hands behind the head. If you find it difficult to put them there, you can put them across your chest. Pull your head, excuse me, pull your head into your hands. So you've got connection at the shoulder girdle, okay? And you're drawing in your tummy. So your waistband is very much pulling in. You've got even pressure going through both of your legs. Pull your head into your hands, and we just get a little bit more. And you can feel the oblique muscles moving. Just keep going, keep going. Your obliques are these muscles here. You know you've got like a six pack, and you've got these side ones. It's these ones here, and they're really important. You're also getting a little bit of QL, quadratus lumborum, muscle working here as well. So side bends are really important, okay? We've got to move our spine sideways if we want to keep our spine nourished and useful and being able to move in all planes of movement. It's just important that we don't crunch down and we lift up. Just give me two more. We're really going to keep this moving today. Lots and lots of mobility today. Lift your arms up. As you exhale, just let them come down. You haven't got to go like really mad with it. It's just a little, and just let your head drop. Like don't let it flop, but look towards your toes as you come down. I'm looking at my feet and I'm thinking, I can't wait till the beautician's opens because my feet are looking absolutely awful at the moment. I need to get a pumice stone and get rid of some of that skin. My feet are a bit like an elephant. That was too much information, I understand that, but I just needed to share. When you live on your own, you have to share where you can. Okay, and hold it there. All right, guys, I just want you to open to the side. Inhale, lift, exhale, open. Inhale, lift, exhale, open. Guys, keep going. I'm getting very warm now. Things are starting to heat up in here. That's what happens when you move your body right. So when people are cold, I always say to them, move. Just move and you'll soon feel some heat. Now, as we're doing this, guys, lift up. Like, I don't mean lift up from here and disconnect, but lift up through your center. Feel like you're pulling up and out of those ankles. Lovely. And you're just feeling that lovely expansion through the chest. Beautiful. We're going to go for some roll downs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll down through the spine. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll up. If anybody has any disc issues, you might just want to roll halfway, and that's absolutely fine. Want to really think about engaging transverse abdominis, drawing in, and roll downs always feel lovely. And relaxing, and we're just letting that spine flow. and lifting up. Let's do that again, and rolling down, and rolling up. And now we go into a hinge. Okay, guys, remember the hinge is bottom pushes back. Okay, press the bottom back. But this is not a squat, this is just bottom pushing back. Bottom pushing back. Lovely. And again, press the bottom back. And the arms are going forwards, but don't launch yourself forwards. Just think, sit back. Lift up through the tummy. Push your bottom behind you. Keep the weight going through the heels. Relax your shoulders. Awesome. Do a couple more. Reach and back up. And again, reach and lift. One more time. Reach and lift. And you're going to roll the shoulders again, up, round, and down. We're going to keep moving today. This is all about fluid movement. And we're going to keep going. And then we're going to wrap the arms around. Now, I want you guys to soften your knees as you do this. Because if you do it on completely locked out knees, it will be painful on the knees, and we don't want to twist the knee. So just very soft, and just look where you're going. So your eye gaze goes with the arms. And it should just feel really nice. But remember, we're connecting to our body. We're drawing those arms into the body. We're not letting them sort of fling out, yeah? Everything's drawing in. Your core is engaging. You haven't got to grip, but you're feeling that waistband just draw in towards you. This is nice. Just give me a few more. 8, 7, gorgeous. And this is 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then relax. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg, lift the back hip. We're going to pretty much do the hinge, but from a single leg. So we're going to hinge and lift, hinge and lift. So I'm pushing my bottom back, and I'm bending my front knee slightly. Like I'm never going to lock that knee out. This leg that I'm tapping right now, it's never going to lock. Yeah, the knee always stays a little bit soft. And I'm only bringing my arms forward a touch. Now, this is not about me going forwards over there. This is about me pushing my bottom back. And where I want to feel it is here. As I press the bottom back, I can feel that glute switching on. Press the bottom back. Now I want you to stay here, stay here, stay here, and flick, flick. Now this knee that I'm standing on doesn't change position. My arms are just there to give me some balance. You could put them on your hips, but there's probably easier. And I'm just using my core to bring the knee in, and I'm stretching that leg away, but this leg doesn't change. You'll feel this muscle burning like crazy. Keep going. In 8, 7, 6, keep lifting up, 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and change legs. Feel that? Yeah? Thumbs still. Coming down, so slight bend. You tip, so you're pushing your bottom back and press, press. Now this leg you're standing on stays in the same position. It's not locked out. It's slightly bending. I'm drawing up through here. If it's hurting your back, it's because you're not pulling in your belt, okay? And my core is having to do everything, yeah? Whenever we walk or do anything like that, our abdominals have to work. That's what's getting that movement going, yeah? That's good. And squeeze your butt at the back. So when that leg extends, squeeze your bottom and go for that full reach. Keep lifting in through here. If you're struggling, you could tap the toe on the floor. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and relax. Just bend. This is not a squat. This is just to stretch out the tendons on the calves. Remember though, don't arch your back. If you're doing this, it's going to hurt your back. If when you finish this class, you've got tightness in your lower back, it's because you were doing this. You've got to pull in and almost pitch forwards a little bit if you're feeling that. Okay, but I'm just literally just stretching out the calves. Let's do 2 more. And one more. And then from there, we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and just walk it out. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Just easy. Keep the knees tracking forwards. Keep the pelvis nice and level. And flatten the belly in. Relax the shoulders. Awesome. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Arms down by the sides, lift them up, inhale. And exhale. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm not just kind of going, I'm thinking ribs down. Rib cage connects to the hips. Can you see that when I lift my arms, my ribs don't move? And the same space is being created between here and here. It doesn't change. My shoulders pull down. So it's seemingly like, you know, if I wasn't thinking about this, I might just go, that's really easy. But no, I'm thinking about connection, shoulders down, space between the ribs and the hips, keeping even pressure between both of my feet. All 5 toes are on the floor. I'm lifting up through my pelvic floor, so I'm not squeezing my bottom, but I'm drawing my 2 sit bones together. So if you think about where your sit bones are, and imagine that you're trying to draw them slightly together, it gives you that lift through your pelvic floor. And when you think your pelvic floor holds everything. Sorry about that little action that I just did there. That was probably a bit unnecessary. But you're thinking that your pelvic floor is holding everything up, yeah? We're going to do 2 more. And we're just thinking about that shoulder girdle. Good. And then again, roll the shoulders around. We're going to do another roll down. When we get to the bottom, we're going to bend one knee. And we're going to turn. We're going to turn towards the straight leg. And then we come down. Bend the other knee. Turn towards the straight leg. And bend. And twist. And remember that this movement is coming from your spine. It's not coming from the arm. Okay, scoop the belly in. Make sure your core stays connected. So belly button to spine. Lifting in. Scoop the belly. This should not hurt your back. Okay, if it does, you've got to lift up through your center a little bit more and then soften the knees and roll up. Okay, good. And then again, go back to the hinge. So the hinge is a really good one to stabilize, okay? But sometimes I think when we've got spinal conditions, we're afraid to roll the spine and do stuff like that. And then what happens is we just become really locked in this position. So, you know, there's that whole thing where they say you've got to do this to pick something up. But that's restricting your spine. That's making your spine like not be able to move. We want to be fluid. We want to be strong, but we want to be able to move our bodies and move easily and not feel like, you know, I've got to be really stiff to get something to pick it up. So we want to be fluid. We want to be able to roll the spine and we want to be able to stabilize. So just place your hands on your hips and just rock the pelvis forwards and backwards. Now, if you're somebody that's got a bit of an anterior tilt, like my natural position, if I wasn't thinking about the posture is there, I would quite happily do that, and that's my position. Some people are more here, okay? If you're a little bit arched back naturally, when you do the tilt that way, don't overdo it, yeah? So just think, actually, I'm just going to come to a bit of an anterior tilt, but I'm not going to really press into the back, because that will feel quite easy for you to do that, but then you're just encouraging more of that tightness. So you want to get more mobility here. So when I'm going into this posterior tilt, this is a posterior tilt, I'm using this to pull up and I'm getting space in my lumbar. Yeah, when I go that way, obviously I'm tightening through the lumbar. So we want to move in both directions, but we don't want to go too far to the extreme that's more natural for us, yeah? Okay, let's just do a couple more. I remember it's not about squeezing, we're not thrusting, we're not doing the thrust. We're just pulling up through here, and just getting some movement. Now I want you guys to circle, okay? Little circles, just go for it. Remember, nobody is watching you, so you can just go for it. Or apart from me and all the other people on the Zoom call. But apart from that, and other people that are in your household, but apart from that, no one else is watching. And then change direction. Just circling round, just getting some nice mobility. Lovely. Okay, take your feet wide. Okay, come down into a plie and reach and lift and reach and lift. Now, what I don't want you guys to do is this. Okay, you're using this. You're using your core to control the movement. So everything is coming from your center. This is what's controlling it. So again, you're using the obliques. You're pulling up. Transverse abdominis is working. You're getting this gorgeous side stretch and your legs are working hard. You should feel that your legs are feeling quite powerful right now. Can you squeeze your bottom? Can you make sure you're not doing this or that? Yeah, so we just sat down in the center and the core is doing all of the work. Now, I'm somebody that could quite happily do that with my chest. So I have to think ribs in, yeah? Ribs in. 2 more. Standing up, bring the feet in a little bit. Keep the arms long, okay, palms up, and just do some little circles. Now, these circles are not coming from the hands. Don't do this. Don't lock the elbows out and do that. That's not going to do anything. Soften the elbows, draw the arm into the body, and then we do circles, okay, little circles. Coming from the rotator cuff. So I'm moving from around my shoulder blades, yeah? I'm not doing that or that. It's just coming, hang on, can't do it now. It's coming, I'm just circling my arms, but I'm not letting the shoulders move, yeah? Or I'm not really I'm not pushing out of the elbow. So then turn the palms down and go the other way and feel a little connection. When I used to teach kids drama, I used to make them do this, right? For a whole song. And if anybody stopped and was like, oh, I'm tired, then we had to start the song again. And then we all had to keep doing it. And then if another kid stopped because they couldn't cope, we had to start the song again. And all the other kids, or if someone stopped, all the other kids would be like, why are you stopping? It's a bit cruel, really, isn't it? But I tell you what, they did get fit. By the end of that term, they were fit kids. Over the days, the drama days. Okay, I used to teach kids drama. That's why I'm a little bit dramatic. Okay, bring the arms down. So now we're going to do this lovely little sequence, which I love. 1, 2, but not in here. Remember, you're there, connected, yeah? So from here, you're thinking, shoulders down. Don't stand like a duck. You're there. Shoulders are down, elbows are out. You then transition like this. But I moved from the shoulder blades, yeah? So just get that little action going on. But it's not, don't think of it as like that, because it's quite easy just to do this with my elbows. I'm moving from around the shoulder blades, okay? I tried to upload that little sequence yesterday, but I didn't know what the password was for the OST page, so I couldn't do it, but I will do it. Okay, so you're here. Now, it's not that. The shoulder blades can't move. Just doing this should feel quite warm in the shoulder blade area, right? So now we go from there, move back a bit so you can see me, and we go up, and we go out, palms down, and then we do it again. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, but not disconnected, connect in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, pause, pause, pause. As your arms go up, where are the shoulders going? Down, then out. 1, 2. Now, some of you might need to reduce the range, and that's fine. If you can't get that arm to go up, that's okay. You get to where you can, okay? that you're just working the muscles of the rotator cuff, your postural muscles, yeah? So when you work those muscles, you end up with this lovely posture, not this one. We get this one. I know I've stopped, but can you guys keep going? So I'm just showing you. When we don't do these little movements, we get more and more like this because those muscles get lazy, and then we're there, and then we're there, and then we see high level, and then we're like walking around like in pain. So yes, it burns, but they're the muscles that are going to bring the shoulder blades together and give you that gorgeous posture, yeah, and give you that nice alignment. And there's another one that's right. I'll have to practice that one. That one was something like it's that. This is taking me back to my grade 1 jazz when I was at stage school. I can't, but I'll have to. Oh, that was it. That was it. That was it. I can't do it slowly though. You're just going to have to follow me. I'll have to re-go over that, and we will practice it another day. Okay, not today though. Right, guys, just roll the shoulders. Coordination though, it's really good. You know that whole thing where you're doing this, yeah? Actually just doing coordination work is so good for your body. It's good for your proprioception. It's good to just the mind and body connection. Anything to do with coordination is good for you, basically. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll down through the spine. Inhale, exhale, scoop and roll up. Take a breath in, exhale, roll down through the spine. Inhale there, exhale, rolling up. Take a breath in, exhale, roll down. Inhale there, exhale, roll up, and we're just going to do one more. Take a breath in and exhale, roll down. Inhale and exhale, roll up. So now we've done hinge backs. We're going to do squats. But when you do the squat, it kind of is, it starts in the way that hinge back does go, okay? So, feet go a little bit wider. I'm going to stay on this angle because I think that would be easier for you to see. So it's like you start with a hinge, yeah? But then you keep going down to the bottom. And then we slowly come up. Now, everybody's going to have a different level of flexibility here, so I don't want you to force it. You might be there, and that's, do you know what, enough for me today, and that's fine, okay? So I'm going to encourage you to go deeper, but you work to your own level because you know how your body feels, okay? Remember, this is engaging. Now, the mistake, there's two things that tend to go wrong with squats. One is that people tend to bend their knees forwards first, and we end up here with the knees pushing out. Yes, the knees are bending, but don't initiate it by bending the knees, yeah? You've got to push your bottom back, and then we'll just start to bend. The other thing that people do, this is a really common one, is they arch their back like this. And then you end up with all this pressure in your lower back. So, you know we did the hinge. Start with a hinge, and then just start. And you should feel like you're losing your balance a bit as you go down, because all the weight's going behind you. You've got all of your foot on the floor, all 5 toes, and all the foot's flat down. And this tummy's pulling in. This tummy, we've only got one tummy, haven't we? The tummy's pulling in. And then slowly come up. Now, as you're coming up, I want you to keep the whole foot on the floor, but very much pressing to the heels, because that's what's going to really work the glutes. And as you are slowly coming up, you are going to squeeze your bottom as you press the heels down, and this is drawing up. Never sucking up, ever. The slower you go, the more challenging it's going to be. Now, I want you to think about what your arms are doing. The only reason the arms are going forwards is to help you with your balance. We just have to make sure we don't end up sort of doing that with the arms, yeah? So you could actually, some people, it's easier to do this, and then it stops you from launching your body forwards. So if you did a little bit of a sort of genie in a bottle type thing, that sometimes helps with the technique. This is lifting up. And it's like you're sitting back into a chair. So if you have chairs, quite a good one to do because it gives you a bit more of an idea of what you want to be doing. So it's sort of like I'm going to get, and I can just feel the chair there, and then I come up. So if you were to get a chair and you position it so that you don't actually sit on it, but your bottom, you can feel it just, oh yeah, I can just feel a little bit of something there. And then I come back up. It stops us doing that. Yeah? Slow, 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 and up. A really good one is the toilet seat. I say that, it depends how tall you are really when it comes to squats. If you've got longer legs, obviously, you've got further to go. If you're like me, you've got very short legs, you're basically already there. So we're going to do 2 more. The slower you go, the better it's going to be. Down, 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 and slowly to the top. And we can sing as well. Down we go. And slowly to the top. Well done, that was brilliant. Okay, so again, place the feet back to parallel. Roll the shoulders round. Roll the arms around, big circle. Don't let this happen. Keep the body nice and still. Keep that connection. Place your fingertips on your shoulders and just circle them around. Stay nice and lifted. Stay nice and lifted. Soften the knees. Hold it here. Twist. Back in. Twist. Back in, breathe. Keep lengthening, don't crouch down. Feel like you're lifting out of those hips. Lovely. The knees are a little bit soft. Breathe. Awesome, guys. Well done. And relax. Okay. I'm going to do something that I did with my class the other day on my Still Fitness package, which everybody really enjoyed. So I'm hoping you are going to enjoy it too. You're going to come down. You need a wall. Okay. You need to find a wall. I've got really nice white walls, and I do feel a bit panicky about going against it, but I've noticed that as long as I've got a white top on it, it's actually okay. Yeah, okay, right, so you're going to have your feet a little bit away from the wall. If they're too close to the wall, it doesn't work, okay? You're going to squat, you're going to come down, and your back is going to be completely flat against the wall. Now, the lower you go, the harder it's going to be. So if you're struggling and you want to come up a little bit, that's fine. But really the challenge is down. And we hold it like this. Okay? And you should already be feeling like a burn. Yeah? A burn. And we're going to breathe. And we do the Macarena. Yeah? We all know Macarena. Over, over, open, open, cross, cross, head, head across the hips, and then we say, hey, Macarena. Oh, Macarena, and I don't know the words, but I and I know this bit. Hey, Macarena. Here we go. I hate to say it, but I do think the stir craziness has kicked in. Are you ready? I want to hear you. Hey, Macarena. You didn't do it, did you? I didn't hear it across sitting bone there. I wasn't hearing that one. Are you ready? This time we say, hey, Macarena. 2 more. Come, Macarena, and we say, hey, Macarena. Last time. Let me hear you say, hey, Macarena. And then we lift. And that takes away the pain of the legs, doesn't it? Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Right, take your feet wide, and I'm just going to roll the hips around. We've got a wide stance, and we're rolling. And then you change the other way. I was reading somewhere that the people that you have to be most concerned about during lockdown are the single people that live on the single people that live on their own. they're the ones that are going to go mad. Right. I think I already was mad before, so that's fine. Keep going, guys. That's good. Now we're going to do a figure of 8. Figure of 8. Figure of 8. Yeah? That's it. And remember, nobody's watching you, so who the hell cares? Just go for it. Just go for it. It's a very 80s move, this one, isn't it? Okay, very 80s. I feel like I need my leg warmers on. But the great thing about this, you're getting mobility. You want to be able, you want your pelvis to be stabilized, but you want it to be free. We want to free the pelvis. Yeah? Free the pelvis. Let's change size. Oh, that's quite a good catch line, isn't it, for a little program? Free the pelvis. Hell yeah. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Takes a bit more concentration when you go the other way, doesn't it? Got a bit static. Fluid. Let it flow. Okay, so from there, we've done the pelvis. I want you to come into a slight squat with the feet slightly turned out. Yeah? Not sinking, not arching, just in the middle, arms wide. Just the ribs. Just the ribs. Move side to side. And the pelvis doesn't move. So if you were to put something here and covered me from the here up, it would look like nothing was moving. So you're just getting that little isolation. Now remember, there is no such thing really as isolation, because the body is a movement, is a system. So other, things, lots of things have to happen in order for this to work. But the idea is we've got control. We're not just like all over the place. We've got control. And when you can learn to disassociate one body part from another, you're in a really good position. Your body feels strong, you feel connected. Remember, this is lifting up still. You're drawing your tummy in. Nice. And relax. See if you can do this. Put your hands on your ribs. See if you can circle the ribs around, but without the pelvis moving. That's the trick. I'm going to go to the side so you can see. I'm moving my ribs in a circle, but I'm not moving my hips. You might want to take your arms out, and that's fine. But I'm not letting my hips move. It's just the ribs. It's a tricky one. You've got to really concentrate. And again, it's about that segmental control. And I'm using my core, because as I come back round, this has to contract. But I'm not moving my pelvis. I'm just moving my rib cage. That's it. That's it. It's difficult, isn't it? Then go the other way. Again, this is another one we used to do in grade 1 jazz, I think, back in the day. They're closing down my old stage school with Talia Conti. After all those years, it's been shut down. Many a happy year was spent there, getting on the train, going up to the Barbican, doing my ballet classes and whatnot. And I think the college part's still open, but the actual school bit is closing. Very sad. Okay, we're here. We bend the knees and we just tip. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. He is, guys, can I just apologise, please, because I am going insane today, in a good way. I do feel happy, but I'm feeling like I'm going a little bit mad. Okay, we're just, again, the whole thing is we're getting that flexion of the spine. We're moving it. We've really moved our spine today. This is great. We've done a lot of mobility work today. And finish that one there. Okay, just take your arms up to the side. The reason I'm going to get you to hold your arms there is we could put them on our hips, but that's easy. If we hold them there, immediately you feel, oh, the shoulder girdle, postural muscles have to work, right? Remember, don't let them hang out here, draw them in. Don't let them hang out here, draw them in. Choose a leg and just circle it round. Get that nice mobility. Now the leg you're standing on is going to burn, we want it to. It's in an isometric contraction. Your transverse abdominis is stabilizing you, and the femur is getting some nice mobility in the hip and ball socket. Beautiful, change the direction, around we go. And breathe. Think about those arms, lift your sternum, draw your tummy in, breathe. Change legs. Watch the arms aren't hanging out. Yeah, we don't do this one. Arms in. Change direction. Lifting up, lengthening right through to the crown of the head. Standing tall. Beautiful. And relax. Okay, again, roll the pelvis. North and south, north and south. Okay, that's good. Just easy, 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 easy. Now just stand. Standing tall, thinking about your posture. Soften the knees, don't let them lock out, yeah? Take a breath in. Exhale, roll down, stay at the bottom when you get there. Just hang. Look at your knees or your thighs. Lift your tummy away from your thighs, bend your knees and stretch. Bend your knees and stretch. Keep lifting your belly away from your legs. Bend the knees and stretch. One more time, guys. Bend, stretch, rolling up through the spine. Okay, take one leg back. Lift the heel. Just go, soften the front leg a little bit, don't lock it out. Go down into the heel and lift. Down into the heel and lift. And we're just stretching through the calf, through the tendons. Just a nice feeling. And actually, do you know what? Let's work a bit harder. Let's take the arms up. And all I'm doing is I'm making the shoulder girdle have to work, yeah? So I'm drawing those shoulder blades into my back pockets. I'm not doing that. You could take them here if they don't go up to the ceiling, and you'll still get the same feeling. Good, just do a couple more. Feel that lovely stretch through the bottom of the leg. One more. And change. Press the heel down, lift it up. Press the heel down, lift it up. Pull in through the tummy. Press the heel into the floor. Press, lift. Press, lift. Well done, guys. Awesome. Yeah, that's nice. Lovely. Couple more. And relax. Okay. Just standing tall. Lifting. Just turn your head side to side. Easy. Still thinking about your posture. Actually feel as if you are growing taller. And you know where it's coming from, the pelvic floor. It's never coming from the ribs, because if we try and do that, we disconnect. We haven't created height, we just cause a disconnection. The ribs are soft. We're lifting from pelvic floor. Shoulders are down. It's like the back of our head is pulling up. We're lifting out the ankles. Consider, don't look down, but think in your head What are my feet doing? Is the weight spread out evenly? And are my feet collapsing in, or have I got the weight spread out evenly between big toe, little toe, and heel? And then hold it in the center and just do some like little half circles. Easy. Two more. One more. And then we're going to do the pigeon with the head. So your head stays where it is. Never force it forwards, but we're going to bring it in like this. And back out. It's not this. Don't do this. So don't go chin down and don't tip your head back. It's like someone put their hands on your face and pushed it like that. So it's going in. You can feel the stretch of the neck extensors and back to normal. Never push it back the other way. Just start from neutral, go back in and away. And I've always got space between chin and chest. I'm never trying to put the chin onto the chest. Admittedly, it's not a very attractive look, but it does feel good, yeah? Let's do one more. Okay, now take a breath in and breathe low, breathing in. I'm going to breathe with you. I'm not going to yabber on, I'm just going to do it, but I'm going to come closer because I want you to see what I'm doing. I'm not doing this. This is me stress breathing. This is how I want to breathe. And just keep doing it with me, guys. And you can see this is going that way. So therefore I'm breathing down into the lungs. I'm not up here. I want to bypass this. I want to breathe down to here, okay? If you'd have told me 2 months ago that I would be standing in front of a laptop, breathing, I've lost the plot today. Do you know what? This is my last class of today, and I actually think that's for the best. I think I've not had 1 drop of alcohol since January 25th, but do you know what I'm fancying? Gin and tonic. And I'm blaming Nick and Glenn for that. I'm totally blaming you, because ever since I saw that little post about gin and tonic, I've had a little thing in my head that's like, I could just go for one of those. And do you know what? It's bank holiday, isn't it? So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go to Asda now and get some. Guys, well done. Thank you for doing the class. I'm doing Sunday morning. Yes, Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, I'm doing a breathing workshop, and it's literally going to be a whole like 40 minutes of just different breathing techniques and just really getting in the zone with the breathing, because we do little token bits of it in the class, but we're really going to connect and get that breath filling the body and really utilizing that sort of CV system, oxygen system and all of that. So I'm hoping I will see you there. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will be on the GMTs. Have fun. Take care, guys.